What's up, fourth grade? It's me again, Mr. Cole. So, we are on lesson 8, you guys. Lesson 8. We've been already through 8 lessons. That's incredible. I'm super excited about today. We're going to talk about something that is just a tad heavy, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Like always, don't you guys have fun with Mr. Cole? Of course, you guys do. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and jump in because we have a lot to get through. So, really quickly, go ahead and open your workbooks to page 20, section titled Thought Cloud. All right, give you guys a moment to do that. All right, so now that we're all on page 20, what are the effects of drinking alcohol? We talked about this thing called alcohol last week. What are the effects of it? Think about it. Go ahead and share with your neighbor about it. Go ahead and talk to your neighbor. See if you can recall, jog that memory about last week. All right, great job, you guys. So, we talked about alcohol use and how it makes it difficult or maybe even impossible for you to reach your goals or to participate in the fun activities that you want to. All right, so we're going to talk about something new today, something that is also a drug. We're going to talk about this thing called tobacco. Raise your hand if you've heard of tobacco. Show of hands. If your hand's not up, that's okay because we are going to learn about it today. We are going to learn all the fun things. Tobacco is an illegal drug and you cannot use it under the age of 21. Just like alcohol, you cannot use it under the age of 21. So, tobacco products come in many different forms, shapes, sizes. Some of those forms look like cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, and pipe tobacco. So those are just some of the forms that tobacco comes in. You might have seen these items before. All right, now go ahead and raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've heard of the harmful effects of tobacco products. So if you didn't know, tobacco products are actually not healthy for your body. Does anyone understand why or what it affects? All right, if you don't, that's okay. We're going to go over it. Understanding the harmful effects of smoking and the benefits of choosing to never start will help you make healthy choices and help you keep having fun and help you get to the goals that you want to in life. So you may be wondering, what is this big word called benefit that Mr. Cole just used? So what that means is a benefit is an advantage. So that means it's just a good thing, that it's a good thing that you want to happen, something good. All right, you guys, go ahead and turn in your workbooks to page 23, section titled Picture of Health. Give you guys a moment to turn. All right, so we're going to do a really fun activity, and it's actually going to take probably the rest of the lesson, but it's going to be really good stuff. Who's excited? Ooh, yes. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Who's excited? There it is. All right, so this is what I need from you guys to set this up. So teacher, I actually need a little bit of your help. If you can make sure that the students are divided into 3 or 4 groups, that would be great. All right, give you guys a moment to do that. All right, awesome. Now that we're in 3 or 4 groups, or we're in a group, what I need is the teacher to distribute these little puzzle pieces. Go ahead and make sure each group has a package of puzzle pieces that look like this. Give you guys a moment to do that. All right, now that we are all set, this activity will happen in 2 rounds. And this is how it's going to work. The first round, you will have 2 minutes to take your puzzle pieces out of your bag, and you must flip them to the negative or the bad side of tobacco and what it does to your body. Figure out which side is the negative side. Like, for instance, this puzzle piece right here, one is smiling and one is also smiling, but it has yellow teeth and looks like bad breath. So you want to flip it to that side, for example. And once they're all flipped to the negative side, go ahead and do your best to put together the puzzle, and then we'll all go over it in just one moment. But right now you have 2 minutes to do that. And the 2 minutes start now. All right, all right, all right. Bring it back up here, you guys. I saw some really great puzzles. By great, I mean well put together. Not great by the negative effects of tobacco. No, no, no. Bad tobacco does bad things to your body. All right, so we're going to go through those negative effects or bad effects to your body that tobacco does. All right? So when we go through them though, go ahead and make sure that you write down the things that we talk about on page 23. That is why we have page 23 open. All right, so what is the negative effect of tobacco on a smoker's hair? Go ahead and look at your puzzle and then go ahead and tell me. That's right, you guys. Cigarettes, they just make your hair smell bad. They honestly make your hair and your clothes smell bad. And nobody wants bad smelling hair, right? Right. And it's actually very unhealthy for your hair as well. So go ahead and write smelly hair on the blank line next to hair. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Great job, you guys. So what can happen to a smoker's skin? Go ahead and think about it. Take a look at your puzzle. That's right. Smokers develop wrinkles around the eyes and the mouth. That is not fun. Y'all are in 4th grade. You guys are too young to be getting wrinkles. And no one wants wrinkles, period. All right, so how will wrinkles affect a smoker's appearance? It'll make a smoker look older than they are, right? Usually our grandpas and our grandmas have wrinkles, right? You don't want to look like a grandma and grandpa at the age of 9 and 10, right? Of course not. All right, so go ahead and write wrinkles on the next line next to your skin. All right, great job, you guys. So we're going to keep it moving. So what kind of breath does a smoker have? I'll give you a hint. We have 2 options, good breath or bad breath. Unfortunately, it gives you bad breath, right? Smoking gives you bad breath. The chemicals in tobacco smokes to the inside of the smoker's mouth, causing bad breath. So no matter how much a smoker rinses their mouth, maybe you use mouthwash, maybe you brush your teeth a lot, Doesn't matter if you smoke, that bad breath will linger. Fun fact, bad breath is called halitosis. It's a really big word called halitosis. But we're just going to use bad breath today. So go ahead and write bad breath on the line next to the mouth on page 23. All right, awesome job, you guys. We're going to keep it moving. So these chemicals, same chemicals we just talked about on the previous slide. So these chemicals also stick to a smoker's teeth. And so no matter how much you may brush or floss your teeth, the chemicals remain. So what does that mean will happen to your teeth? That's right. You'll get yellow teeth. And you know, yellow teeth is just not pretty. It's not pretty to look at, right? Right. So go ahead and write yellow teeth on the line, on the second line remaining next to the mouth. All right. So we're going to keep on moving and we're going to go a little deeper. We're going to get out of these superficial looks and go a little deeper. So what happens to a smoker's heart? Or what can happen to your heart if you smoke? That's right, you guys. You have an increased risk of heart disease. You guys are super young and y'all have very precious, volatile hearts, and you don't want heart disease at fourth grade, right? Of course not. Tobacco's use causes the heart to beat faster and work harder. You guys need to preserve your heart so you can do the fun things that you like to do, such as, you know, playing sports, playing soccer, you know, or any fun activity that you guys like to do. All right, so now go ahead and write increased risk of heart disease on the line next to your lungs. All right, what negative effects could be used on a smoker's lungs? So if you're smoking, what will it do to your lungs? That's right. Smoking can make it difficult for you to breathe. And also, eventually, you might develop a hacking cough, a really dry, nasty, painful cough. And no one wants to be in pain. And we need to breathe, you know, to do all the things that we need to do, right? You're breathing right now, right? You're not having any trouble. Let's keep it that way. I'm pretty sure we all want to keep it that way. I know I do. So go ahead and write shortness of breath / hacking cough on the lines next to the lungs. All right, sweet, you guys. So we're going to keep it moving. I think this is that was our last one. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to take those same puzzle pieces, so we should have the same puzzle pieces, and go ahead and scramble them up, shuffle them up, almost like they're a deck of cards. Give them a good shuffle. Now we're going to do a round 2. And this round 2 is going to be, it's going to look better than the first round because we're going to talk about the positive things that come with not smoking tobacco or not using tobacco products. All right, so go ahead and use your puzzle pieces and mix them up. And then I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to flip them all to the positive side of being healthy and not using tobacco, and then go ahead and put your puzzle together again on that side. And like I said, you guys, you have 1 minute to assemble this puzzle. Starting now. All right, awesome job, you guys. Did y'all figure it out? Of course you did. If you figured it out, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. All right, so how does living tobacco-free benefit the smoker's hair? So we saw what happened when you use tobacco to your hair. It makes it smelly and it makes it gross. So what does that mean that happens when you don't use tobacco products? That's right, you guys. Non-smokers are more likely to have cleaner smelling hair. Cleaner smelling and pretty hair. Who loves their hair? I love my hair. I want to take care of my hair. All right, so would you guys rather have smelly hair or clean smelling hair? I know that's worded really. Would you rather have gross hair or clean hair? Me too. I'd rather have the clean smelling hair. All right, so go ahead and write clean smelling hair on the positive side of the hair. All right, great job, you guys. We're going to keep on moving. So what could happen to your skin, or what can you expect from your skin if you are a non-smoker? Go ahead and think about it. Think about the bad things that can happen when you do use tobacco products to your skin. All right. So yeah, the complete opposite, right? So a non-smoker's skin is more likely to appear healthier. And guess what? You don't have wrinkles. You don't have wrinkles at the age of 4th grade, right? Right. All right. So go ahead and write healthier skin on the side next to the face. That's positive. All right. Awesome job, you guys. So we're going to move on to the next one. So the next one says a smoker has a better sense of what? So this one's it's kind of general. It's kind of vague. So I'm going to help you guys out. So what sense out of your 5 senses, we have 5 senses, which sense is strong if you are a non-smoker? I'll give you guys a hint. It looks like this. Good job, you guys. So it's your smelling sense, right? It's your smelling sense. It's your nose. Disclaimer, please don't pick your nose like this kid is right here. Because that's also gross, talking about gross things. But yeah, it's your smelling sense. You have a stronger sense of smell and a healthy sense of smell when you decide not to smoke, right? All right. Now imagine you having a weak sense of smell, right? You will miss out on all the beautiful things like the smell of food. That's probably one of my favorite smells, is my favorite food. Think about not being able to smell your favorite food. Oh, that would just be a dull, unfulfilling life, right? All right, so go ahead and write a better sense of smell next to the nose on the positive side. All right, great job. Y'all are doing awesome. We're almost finished with this fun activity, you guys. Let's keep it going. All right, so what kind of breath does a non-smoker have, most likely? So we talked about how smoking can make you more susceptible to bad breath or halitosis. Fun vocabulary word of the day. What would be the other side of that? Perfect answer, you guys. Fresh breath, right? Check this kid out. He is brushing his teeth because he wants to have fresh breath all day, every day. So you would rather have fresh breath than bad breath, right? Imagine talking to someone who has bad breath. Oof. Now go ahead and imagine talking to someone who has nice, clean, fresh breath, right? You'd rather talk to the person with fresh breath, of course. So go ahead and write fresher breath on the line next to the mouth on the non-smoker side. Give you guys time to do that. If you guys need help spelling it, it is right here on the slide. All right, great job, you guys. So now we're going to move on. We're still talking about the mouth, but this time we're going to talk about the teeth. So what color are you more likely to have when it comes to your teeth if you decide not to smoke? That's right, your teeth can stay white. Who doesn't love having white teeth, right? I love looking at all of y'all smiling faces, especially when you show teeth and they're so pretty and they're so pearly white. So we want to keep it that way, especially for Mr. Cole to look at those beautiful smiles, right? So go ahead and write whiter teeth on the other line, on the second line, next to the mouth on the non-smoker side. Great job, you guys. We're going to keep it moving. So does a non-smoker have more energy or less energy? Go ahead and think about it. This one we haven't really talked about, but I want to hear y'all's guesses. Yes, more energy. And who doesn't want more energy? I love it when I'm full of energy. I love it when I get a great night's sleep and I wake up the next day and I'm full of energy to do the things that I want to and need to that day. And I'm pretty sure you guys are the same way. So go ahead and write more energy on the line next to the heart. We're writing that one on the line next to your heart because when your heart works properly, because our heart is our battery. It is our source of energy. So we are going to go ahead and write more energy next to the heart. Healthy hearts equal more energy. All right, you guys. So just some last thoughts for you guys. So tobacco use affects many parts of our body, both inside and out. That's something that we learned today, right? And most people should choose never to start because they don't want to give up the healthy benefits of living a tobacco-free life. All right, so the last thing I want to do with you guys, now that we know the gross things that tobacco can enter into our life, let's go ahead and let's make a pact together. So go ahead and put your hand on your heart. Go ahead and raise your other hand and just say, I, fill in the blank with your name. So I'm going to say, I, Mr. Cole, solemnly swear not to use tobacco products. All right, fourth grade, y'all are awesome. So guess what? That is the end of lesson 8, and y'all have been doing so great. 2 more lessons to go. Thanks for being awesome, you guys. Stay awesome, and like always, make sure that y'all are having a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Be great to your teachers. Make sure you show them how much you appreciate them, and I will see you guys next week.